I've had one of the worst weeks of my life. My exams were coming up. I hadn't prepared one bit. We lost important sports matches in our college. And believe it or not, I actually thought of giving up content creation. But this past 2 weeks have actually taught me so much, something so powerful that I would like you guys to know about it too. It all hit at once. Not being ready for my exam. I had 2 weeks left for my first written exam. I was not prepared one bit. I felt like I was gonna fail. But the thing is, I started studying a little. I gave this excuse of studying, and in turn, I stopped making content. I thought if I stopped focusing on content, then I could focus on studies. But that also pulled me and piled on the pressure of creating content. I was wondering, will I be able to get back to making content if I stopped making it for a while and concentrated on other things? I tried it for a week or so, but I felt this empty space in my mind, constantly thinking about this. And to pile up on top of all this pressure, we had two important matches. Well, one of it was a volleyball match that we lost. We actually won the first set, but we ended up losing on the second and third. I'm not blaming anyone for this. I take complete responsibility because if I was there, part of that team, I could have totally done something and helped the team win. But there was so much pressure on my mind that I fucking crumbled. You get these days, you get these hard times, everyone does. But these are the days that shape you as a person. These are the days that test you to your core. And the second match we had was a cricket match. We thought we were gonna win, but our bowling fucked it up. We scored 90 in the first innings, and the second innings we fucked up like crazy. We lost to them in 4 overs. But forget all that. Main point here is God will test you. These tests will come at you when you're least ready. It never waits for the right moment to arrive. It's always going to be a surprise to you. Whether it may be a day when you're at your peak height or peak low, everyone gets tested and everyone has to deal with this shit. Everything felt like it was collapsing at the same time. Pressure piles up, but your dreams feel heavier. Every single day that I stopped making content or thinking about it constantly kept me in a swivel of thinking whether I should study or create content. This contradiction always kept me not doing both properly. I didn't study well, nor did I create content. I was just stuck in this midst of whether I should or should not. Maybe I should, maybe I should not. I always had this self-doubt. Everyone has these moments. You too have these moments where you think that, should I continue what I'm doing? Is this the right path? Am I doing the right thing at the right time in the right moment? I know everyone self-doubts and it's a normal thing, but giving up is the worst thing you can do. Let me explain. You won't always feel motivated. You will have those late mornings, that one day when you can't get up in the morning. You will have days when the whole world is against you, when everything you plan to do on that day blunders and falls and crumbles to the ground. But let me tell you something. When you feel that right deep in your heart, you will know that God is testing you. You will know that this is a bigger test. It's more bigger than you are. And all this is happening to you because He knows you have the capacity to fight over it. To fight the feeling of fear, discomfort, agony, pain. You have the ability to become a stronger version of yourself. And if you think you're less of a man, you're not going to get through it. But if you take it up as a challenge, if you seem to be able to actually overcome all this by giving it a little time, everything will heal. Because time heals anything. It may take a day, a week, or even months to get something out of your mind or to recover from your problems. But at the end of the day, you're going to come out of that situation being a stronger man. It's not about how perfect your day looks. It's about how perfect you can make it, even if it's not perfect for you. And it's not giving up on it. Time doesn't heal if you quit. Time will only heal you when you're actually trying constantly to come out of this rut. Like I've fallen into this rut for the past 2 weeks. I had those feelings of discomfort and contradiction, kept doubting myself. But you know what? I never gave up trying. I tried every single day to come out of it. You might think that late mornings I probably missed the gym. Yes, I did in the morning, but I made up for it by going in the evenings. The days when I slept in, when I felt like shit, I picked up my ass and dragged it to the gym. Because I know that every single day of showing up will get me progress. Even if it's not to that 100%, how much ever it goes, it's at least a little bit of progress. And most men fail to see that if you put in the work today, your future self is going to be so much more happier. These are the lessons I learned this week. I learned that tough times don't define who you are, but your actions towards them, your response actually defines who you become. Because you can have two scenarios where either you wake up late and just give up on the day, or you wake up late but you constantly try to make that day better by doing the things you normally would at the times when you don't feel like it. That's what positive mindset is. You can change the perspective of how you look at things. And by just forgetting about the negatives and concentrating more on your positives, you will lead a better life. You can fail and still be strong. No one here is perfect and no one here is succeeding at a really high level. You might, I'm not saying you can't, but it's okay to fail. But don't fucking give up. And don't think I'm a pussy to say you can fail and take that as an excuse to constantly keep failing and not giving a shit about your failures. That's why I'm making this fucking video, to let you know that failures is part of life, but you have to learn from it. You have to grow along with the lessons you've learned from those failures. You can't just say, oh, I failed, so I'm gonna fucking give up. You can't do that. So you have to learn from your failures and keep that positive mindset that if I failed, oh, I learned something from it. I can use that learning to make the next day a little bit better, right? And the second thing is, rest is okay, but you need to reflect. You can take those rest days. the days when you really can't do anything, you can take those rest days in the initial stages of your life. But when you grow up, the reflections that you do from those rest days, you're going to learn lessons that you must implement when you grow older. So on the days, even when you don't feel like it, you do the work anyways. Like, I had to go to the gym every single day. That was one thing that never left my mind. Yes, I missed the morning sessions, but what the fuck did I do? I went in the evening. I didn't give fucking excuses, right? So I don't want you to give excuses too and keep going. Because I took rest, but I reflected upon it and I realized that if I miss the gym, my future self wouldn't be proud of me and I wouldn't be where I want to be in the future. So it's a really simple thing that you must reflect on the days you take rest, and you must analyze, why did I take rest? Can I do something to make that day better? Even the worst weeks of your life can actually fuel you up to great extents that you do not know. Yes, I was not prepared for my exams, but I'm slowly working towards that. Yes, I fucked up 2 important matches. Completely my fault. I take full responsibility. And yes, I thought of giving up on content creation. But why do you think I'm here recording this video? So all these 3 rough moments in this week has taught me something individually. So the first thing I learned from not preparing for my exams is maybe put some effort into things that your parents and society is constantly telling you to do. Even if you don't put in 100% efforts, at least try a little. Don't fucking fail, because these exams are easy as fuck, and if you fail, it's kind of a disgrace. It just cuts to me failing in the exam 2 weeks later. Second, I learned that taking responsibility for everything that happens in your life is something that only men will learn, because boys usually blame stuff on others and they don't take responsibility for their actions. Only when you take responsibility of your actions, you're in complete control of your life. It was my fault we lost the match. I dropped 2 catches. I didn't play well enough for the team. But you can all say, it's fine, it's all part of the game, everyone lost. No. You have to take responsibility for every part of your life. Whether you win or lose, whether you fail or succeed, everything is in your control. And if you don't take responsibility, you are the weaker man. And lastly, about giving up on content, I just didn't fucking give up. That's why I'm here creating this video, for you guys to know about the setbacks in life and how you can reflect, learn and grow from it. How you can use this as a channel, a learning curve where it teaches you something and you take it in a positive manner and you improve from it. I know you can't listen to me rant for 5 minutes because everyone's attention span is cooked as fuck, and if you wanna actually work towards that, I'll link up a video on top there. Well, all I want you to take from this video is, whatever you're doing, don't stop. If it's something that helps you work towards your goals, don't give up. Weeks will get tough, days will be hard, but remember, it's a positive way of taking it, and you have to reflect, grow and learn from it. You're gonna feel weird, you're gonna feel let down, you're gonna feel so many negative emotions, but when you overcome all this and you see the positive side, you will know to just show up every single day Whether it may be the rain, it's in the sun, perfect weather, whatever it may be, you need to do you. So dream hard, grind harder. It's Tarun signing off.